left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. My best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. The gain's an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me for good. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend. Inside your self-righteous symphony, I would rather let this go than to bring it up again. But
We're
What's
live.
going on, you
Let's
guys?
go.
Welcome back to another episode of Burly Fishing Podcast. We are live. We're so excited to be here. We love being here with you guys. It's so much fun. We got a super special guest for you tonight that we are excited to talk to, and you guys might recognize him, especially if you dabble in the Instagrams at all. But this guy has like blown up his Instagram in the past year. We got Dylan from Extreme Outdoorsmen. Dylan, how you doing, man?
What's up, guys? How are you tonight?
Doing
I'm doing
great.
super good. On the
Yes, I
best
love it.
podcast right now.
One day, maybe. We'll see. We got to live up to this hype now,
Yeah,
Paul. Are you
thanks
kidding
for
me? Like,
having me.
this guy starts like at the top. Best podcast. I love it. All right.
The only
So,
podcast I've ever been on, so it's the best.
hey, currently number one. I love that. I'll live with it. All right. So, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to talk to Dylan all about everything he's got going on with the IG. He's got an up and coming YouTube. He's a fellow Michigander. He's a driver of Skeeter boats. He's got a GMC. He goes hunting. He does all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I read the show notes. That's right, Paul. So, we're going to dig in tonight. We're going to have some fun with it. Before we do, you guys know the drill. If you like this show, how you can show some support that really helps us a lot is you can subscribe on YouTube. You can subscribe anywhere you listen to podcasts. You can drop us a review there. You can, what else do we do? IG, follow us on the IG, follow us on TikTok, follow us on Facebook, all the things. And then follow this guy. So go check out Extreme Outdoorsman. You got a YouTube, you got an IG.
Yeah,
Are you on the
road
TikTok?
to 10K. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. I just started.
I could have told you that
2 weeks ago or something.
I love it.
It's pretty fun. I've been just re-editing little clips from my old YouTube videos, and it's doing pretty good.
It's a great way to start. That's a great way, man. I mean, that's all literally for us. Like Paul and I go out, and it's like the B-roll is what ends up on TikTok. So we'll be like in between, catches or something. We'll be like, hey, do this thing, and he'll like throw a meat snack at my face.
Yeah,
or he'll do.
I like that.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just film Paul eating his disgusting snacks like the Blocko cheese. That did pretty dang well. So, hey, guys, we got some news for you. In addition to supporting the show by doing chats, like you guys already are doing so awesomely well, you can also do super chats, which actually sends like a donation to the show, helps support the show. We put it right back into the gear and tackle reviews that we do for the channel. So if there's stuff you want to see, you can also suggest that. But if you want to just ask a question and throw us a super chat, we appreciate you so much. Not at all something you have to do, but something that helps us out a lot. And we just added memberships. This is a thing that I worked really hard on, okay? And it's going to only get better. We've got like some initial stuff going on for this, but the reason we added it is it allows us to, work with you guys in this community and grow this community in a totally different way that we otherwise couldn't with our insane like dad corporate and otherwise crazy lives. This is something you can sign up for. You subscribe to it, you pay monthly for it, but it gets you additional content. So at the first tier, which is $1.99, you get like badges that you'll see on YouTube, and you'll see it also in the chat. And then you'll also get some emojis, which we're going to do professionally really well. Paul and I are working on that with a certain special someone we know who's super awesome, is going to hook us up maybe. We're not going to name names because I'll get myself in trouble. And then on the other tiers, we're going to have like private lives, like members only lives and other cool stuff that we can do that we normally wouldn't have time for. So if you would consider it, you can go check it out. If you go to our channel, click join. There's a video I do explaining everything. If you're interested, check it out. We appreciate you guys so much. And I think that's it for my spiel. That was a pretty quick spiel. Something else we got going on?
One thing I want to add in there is that, like,
nice.
We really tried to be intentional about making this something that like had a lot of value. We've looked at some of the other YouTube channel membership options that were out there, and they're very like, you get a sticker, and then like you owe me $2 a month forever, or it was like, I'll follow you, which you probably already do, or
we got discounts too.
Yeah, or I'll shout you out. Like, we tried to make this like, first of all, the discount piece, like it's definitely good that it exists. We're gonna as we have more stuff to like offer you the discount for, like that piece will grow. It was really about building the community though, like Jeff said, and it's supposed to be it's not supposed to just be like stuff. It's supposed to be exclusive stuff, right? Because Jeff talked about like the amount of time that we have is limited. We want to like give you the things that we make that are really good, like the YouTube and all that, for free. Like that's always going to happen. But if you want like a unique way to like continue to grow the community, we're trying to build that out. So like that's really what it's all about. Go check it out. If you guys have ideas about how we can make it better, please let us know. This is like day one, literally, like what is it, day 3 or whatever. Right. So it will change, it will grow, but please understand, like that's the idea. It's supposed to like drive the engagement, drive the community, and just like give you the best of the best. So that was the
for
idea.
the people.
Yeah,
It's for the
that's
people.
awesome.
And Dylan will be there soon too. So Dylan's
Yeah,
passed over
definitely.
7,000 subscribers on YouTube. He's growing. He's going
Yeah.
for that 10K as his next
Yeah,
goal.
on the
So
road to 10K.
subscribe to this
Hopefully I
dude.
can. Yeah, thanks a lot. Hopefully I can hit it soon. I've been
Yeah.
trying to bust out videos like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I
Heck
think
yeah,
if
man.
I stick to it, I'll hit 10K soon. That'd be
So
awesome. Hopefully within like the next month or two. That'd be cool.
yeah, absolutely. It's like if you guys are watching Burly fishing videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you know who else you could watch? Extreme
Yeah,
Outdoorsmen.
Extreme Outdoorsmen. Come check me out.
Same day,
Yeah, I'm
dude.
gonna be on the smallmouth bite here soon on St. Clair. It's gonna be crazy.
It is. If
So
you're on St. Clair,
I
it's
might
gonna be
even go.
absolutely.
Yeah, I might even go out there next week and just ride the boat around and test it out. Maybe cast for a little while.
I love
You
it.
never know. Might hook up onto a Mondo. That'd be sweet.
You got a good shot, man. I mean, Smalley Bite's kind of turning on even in the river. So I went out rafting this week with my buddy Ted, who's also been on the show, friend of the show, Ted,
Yeah.
Flat River Outfitters, fantastic dude. Took me out on his raft, and we went down the Flat
Yeah,
River.
that's
That's like
interesting.
where he guides. Oh yeah, it's nuts because like the rafts are
Yeah.
almost indestructible, and it's like I'm in an inflatable boat on a river
Yeah.
full of sharp objects.
That'd be scary, sort of.
Right? It's
I've
indestructible.
never really done anything like that, to be honest. I've never
Yeah.
really river fished. I'm just like inland lakes or like big bodies of water, you know?
It would blow your mind. Like
Yeah, it's like
just
a
to
whole
get on
different
that.
game.
Yeah, smaller boat, get on like a John boat or like a raft like I did or a kayak or
Yeah.
something. And yeah, like the river guides you and you just kind of like cast and blast the whole way down. You're just like, let's do this thing. It's
Yeah.
so fun. It's so fun.
Yeah,
And like
it
the
sounds
smallies,
super fun.
there's such good sized smallies and pike like in the Grand River and like in the Flat River that I fish the most. But
Yeah.
dude,
Is
it's
that where you guys
fantastic.
mostly fish, like rivers or over on that side of the state?
It's pretty even split, wouldn't you say, Paul? Like I'd
It's-
say we try to do it almost 50-50 because they're both just so fun. Like when
Yeah.
we go lake fishing, we kind of pond hop. Like we're just
Yeah.
trying different bodies
Yeah,
of
that's
water all the time.
best.
Yeah, oh for sure. Just try something new every time, and that's kind of hit and miss. But it's almost like the old reliable for us is like, bro, you want to go to the river today?
Pond
Because
hopping. That's the yeah, that's
100%.
sweet. I need to try that sometime. That'd be cool. Where are you guys from again? Actually,
So I'm in Grand Rapids area,
of Grand
and then
Rapids.
homeboy here is in a little town called Chelsea in like the middle of the state. But
Sweet. I've never
you know-
even heard of it.
That's how we like it. We want to keep it
Yeah,
that way.
I was
if
just.
you like what is it, the Jiffy factory or something is there?
Oh
But
yeah. The
we have many-
Jiffy
we have-
augers or
No
whatever.
other things. No other.
First of all, we have many claims to fame, and I'm not going to tell you
Jiffy
any of
Zero
them. 'cause
augers.
I want
What it's
everyone.
all about.
Yeah, I want everyone out of my town. But yeah, we got Jiffy Mix. I'll leave it at that. We're a one street, like 3 restaurants, 1 coffee shop, 2
Dang,
places to get ice cream
crazy.
because it's America, and then we got Jiffy. And that's it.
Must know everyone in town.
Oh, dude, you cannot. I drive down. I went for a walk yesterday.
It's like a sitcom. He just waves to everybody. He's
No,
like, oh,
30
Jim.
minutes of
He knows
30 minutes of me
everyone in
was just like
town.
BSing
they're
with like people I
family.
knew.
Paul is such an old man. Like I can't take him anywhere. I go somewhere, you know how like, you know, your older uncles and like
Yeah.
grandpa and whatever will just go up and talk to strangers and just tell
Yeah.
them their whole life story. That's
Yeah.
freaking Paul. And I'm like,
So-
Paul, we gotta go. He's like, yeah, all right. So thanks.
I'm
I'll
like
Me and
that,
Rick.
dude.
See you
I
later, Jim.
love talking. I love talking to everyone I can. You never know who you're gonna run into.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm head down, like, get me out of here.
And I'm
I
like
talk to
cornering
everybody on
someone's
here.
nephew. Like, bro,
Yeah.
you don't understand.
Yeah, seriously.
So I want to get to the Q of the D. Question of the day. We're kicking off the show. I'm taking over. So this one is an easy one. As I like to say, question of the day. It's a meatball. Super easy. I like to say there's no wrong answer unless I say it's wrong. So you really can't get it wrong. The question is, and everyone gets to answer. If you all of a sudden tomorrow made like a ton of money, like someone invested in like Extreme Outdoorsmen, and you got like, you know, just this massive influx of cash, who would you pay first? Would you pay a camera guy first or a video editor?
In
That's
my
a tricky
opinion,
question.
yeah.
Jeff, I'll let you go
What?
first, and then Extreme, I'll let you think about your answer based on Jeff's awful
I
answer.
think I already know my
Well,
answer.
My awful answer.
All
right,
your
so
answers are bad. Everybody
my
knows.
amazing answer would be an editor, because the way I see it, in post, you can make the worst clips look pretty darn good. So I would definitely say, like, I'm fine with wearing a camera. I'll put 3 on my boat. I don't care. I'd rather invest in the camera and just like set it up and film, because I can just go on camera and do the thing. And then I hate, double hate, loathe entirely the editing process. It is the worst.
I
It's the
think I
worst.
like editing the most.
Really?
Yeah,
Like I
it's
said,
super
Jeff's
fun.
answer is trash.
I love
Ditto.
editing. It's the best part.
No.
Like going through all your footage and everything. If I could, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, if I could pay for a cameraman, that'd be money.
Yeah, then
You
you can
could
just
get
focus
all
on
the
fishing.
shots for me and then just give me all the
Yeah.
footage, and I could go home and edit everything how I want it, you know?
I hear you.
I don't know. That's just
I'll
how
be
I
hon-
think. I just like, I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
like me doing everything, you know? Just having it how I want it. I don't know.
mean-
That's just how I think. I like doing like all my filming and editing and everything. It's just addicting.
I hear where you're coming from. The one thing I would say is what would be cool is if they came with, say, a drone and like could do all the different angles, and like they're hanging over the boat when you're doing the fish release and stuff like
In the
that.
water.
Yeah, like,
But that's
yeah,
the
all right,
point
you
of
jump
the,
in and get me the underwater.
That's the point
That's
of
the
paying
point
that.
of the cameraman, though.
Yeah.
Because like to
Still-
me, the one thing that gets missed, right? The thing that gets missed is like how many times have you been like, oh, I should film this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother because I don't want to get my phone out, or I'm not gonna bother because I don't want to get the tripod out, or I'm not gonna bother because I need to tie this knot and catch this fish. Or, like, I'm not gonna bother because I'm
like every day.
I'm hitting the pocket.
Yeah, even like getting out of your truck, like the whole process with filming and everything, it just takes so much time. Like I went out yesterday on the boat and I was just trying to get B-roll and everything, and it's just tough doing it all alone too, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I had a cameraman, that'd just be the best thing in the world, but I don't know. I guess I like it, but I don't know.
I get it.
I just
I
feel
would
like you would
still
get
say
which
editor.
which would you rather have? The mountain, like twice, we'll say twice as much quality content, but you have to work a little harder on the back end for it, or the same amount of content that now you just don't have to work quite as hard for on the back end. I would take double the content and then be able to work with it later.
Yeah, I like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
it is true.
Plus,
Yeah,
you guys
100%.
you guys can hear me in chat. You already know this. I already have a camera guy. He's my co-host of this podcast.
Yeah, he's
It's camera
next
guy
to you.
Paul. And he still hasn't changed his Instagram handle. So
I haven't.
you guys
Oh,
should
that's
give him trash.
You know
about
what? I need to write it down. If I don't write it
Cameraman
down, it
Paul.
won't happen. It hasn't been written down, so it won't happen.
Or Burly's cameraman.
You gotta do camera guy Paul. It's been decided. It has been decided.
Change it right
I have
now.
spoken.
Here's the
That's
problem
almost-
Here's the problem with literally being camera guy Paul. This is the issue I have. You don't get to fish.
Yeah, it's true.
Like I'd rather drown. Like screw it. Camera guy Paul's gone, man. Like it's
Sometimes
so,
it is.
it's so hard. It's super hard. And I actually enjoy doing the camera work, just any camera work, even if it's just the work that I'm doing. There's a level of enjoyment that comes with it. Same with editing. Like when I'm done editing, I'm like, wow, I cannot believe I just turned 3 hours of trash into 45 minutes of gold.
Yeah.
Like
Literally. That's the best feeling in the world.
yeah. But
Yeah.
when you're just filming
Yeah.
and you're like,
It-
you side eye
gets
a
you
log in the
fancy.
river and you're like, juicy pocket.
Yeah, especially when they're slamming them, whoever
Yeah.
you're filming, you're like, holy crap, give me a rod. Like no.
I want to get on this. Yo, Quiet Life for me in chat says trade Paul for 2 chatterbaits and a spinner bait.
Honestly, that's probably you're
Fair
probably getting a
trade.
better deal.
I mean, if they're at least Thunder Chickens,
That's
you know,
$60.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
All right.
pretty darn close. I will say it's kind of funny, like when you watch the bigger YouTubers who have the camera guy that like kind of goes along with them. It always seems like they like earn their time to fish, like
Yeah,
so
it
like
almost seems like they would be.
right. So it's like who's it, Lojo and AO fishing? Is it AO fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Lojo's fishing, then all of a sudden Lojo's just like, I'm holding the camera now. And AO's like, I get to cast for 3 times.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and your time is done.
And
It's Lojo
Literally,
time.
you cut off. That's how me and my dad are. Whenever
Really?
me and my dad go out, I like filming my dad sometimes and getting all the B-roll with him. Because then, I don't know, it's just cool getting my dad in all the videos too. It's almost like just
Yeah.
memories, watching all the videos and stuff. And it's
I love
cool
it.
too, like now whenever we go out, like people are always yelling at my dad, like, you're a legend. It's hilarious.
You're a
Like they
legend.
almost like watching my dad more than me
Yeah.
now. Like
Well,
what the heck?
I actually wanted to bring that up. So like, I think it's really cool that you go with your dad.
Yeah.
And I think I was watching one of your videos and your dad was doing like the intro, and I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
that was the
It's
the
sweet.
rainy day where you guys were
Yeah. Oh
playing.
yeah, that one. Yeah, he loves it. He loves being on camera. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, like, how does that dynamic go? Because the other thing that I noticed, and Jeff and I are both, I don't know how much you've seen our stuff. We fish out of kayaks, right? Like that's our deal.
Yeah,
So
I've
we are
seen
in our
stuff.
we're in our own little boats, right?
Mhm.
When I watched you and your dad, you guys are like right on each other's backs, like fishing. Like you'll be like slap, 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 like flipping right under
It
his like, and I'm like, yo, I'm having anxiety out the max. Like I'm literally ready to turn around to you and be like, get
Yeah.
off.
You
Like
don't know how many times we've set the hooks and hit each other in the face or something. It
Dude,
happens all the time. So we're
Paul does that to
both like
me.
on the front.
Yes.
What,
Like
what do you
Paul
say?
hit me from 50 yards away, dude.
What were you
Yeah.
casting right
In
under?
separate kayaks, he like
How does
smoked,
that
like
happen?
I had my rods in a crate right behind me, and he went to cast, I guess, over me because he's overly confident camera guy,
All
Paul.
the fish were
And-
over there.
yeah, and he just like wrapped it around the rod next to my brains. So it's not due. So yeah, I feel the anxiety. And then he sang me a song.
Yeah. It is fun though. I love fishing with my dad. It's the best.
So how did that like? When did the transition happen, or has it always been like? Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna back because this is actually a topic I want to cover later. But
Yeah.
how did, I'm assuming, maybe incorrectly, that your dad is part of kind of like how fishing became like something that
Yeah.
you really enjoy doing, right? Talk to me
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, honestly, just growing up, just going out fishing with my dad all the time. Like, obviously, he was taking me out all the time. Like, I think like 23 years ago, he bought that brand new Skeeter bass boat, and he just fell in love with fishing. And we just always would go out. And just growing up, I'd just always go fishing with him. And then he handed down the Skeeter to me, and he got that brand new Ranger. And I've just I don't know. It's super addicting. And
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy just fishing. It's super fun.
Yo, we just got our first official member. Welcome Bruce Wild to the Burly Bunch Elite.
Yo,
Bro,
boy,
What's up?
you got a badge now, man. You're
we
awesome.
love that.
You can use my place holding emojis for a little bit until we get super awesome cool ones later on.
I need like 2 weeks. Just
2
give me 2
weeks.
weeks, guys.
There's gonna be even cooler ones.
So
That's awesome.
is that where, because I mean I watched you guys, so I do a lot of deer hunting. I got my
Yeah.
first turkey last year.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was bonkers,
Yeah,
and
that's sweet. It's the
I
best.
already got my tags for this year. I'm like so jacked up for turkey hunting. But so did was your dad like into deer hunting too? Is it sort of like the whole
Yeah.
package, like kind
Yeah,
of
he
like
pretty
something you
much
got handed down?
Yeah, he handed down like fishing and hunting to me and my twin
Nice.
brother. Actually, I have a twin brother. He's not
What?
really into fishing and hunting as much as me, but he does it every now and then. But it's just like a lifestyle for me. If I'm not hunting or fishing, it's like it gets in my brain. I'm like, holy crap! Like I need to go fishing like now.
I love it. Is your brother's channel mildly outdoorsman?
No,
Is it subtly
Average outdoorsman.
sometimes averagely outdoorsman?
no.
No, it's like subtle outdoorsman.
Bro, he's got a shot. I'm just
a big
saying.
Facebook page, but he's more of like into big lifted trucks and stuff. I don't know, he's all about that stuff. He buys truck stock and builds them up and everything, so it's pretty cool. And then he resells them and stuff.
Sweet.
So,
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty cool. He's got a cool gig going on.
How is it that people get into have you ever noticed that there's some people who have like very average jobs and they're just like into cars, right? And but they'll have like 7 cars and you're like,
yeah, it's crazy.
how-
I don't even get that.
how does a person end up with like 9 vehicles? Like I look at the cost of my one vehicle and I'm like, okay, Shark
Yeah,
Deucer.
Whatever your thought was is not important anymore because Mark Terrio, welcome to the Shark Deucers, our first Shark Deucer. I love that. And Chris Shue with the $5.
Chris Shue with the $5.
Chris Shue.
The boy.
He asked a question. So, Dylan, what's your favorite fish to catch?
That's a pretty tough one. Based on where I live, mostly probably largemouth bass, just because I live more towards like inland lakes, and there's not a lot of lakes around my house with smallmouth bass unless I'm gonna travel like an hour to Lake St. Clair. But if I lived towards Lake St. Clair, it would probably be the smallmouth bass, just because they put up such a crazy fight when you set the hook. But probably the largemouth bass, just because I'm always fishing inland lakes, and that's just what I target mostly. So
I feel you there.
yeah,
I love it. Yeah, I would say for us, it's we've told everybody this before, but pike, toothy critters.
pike.
The
You guys
toothy
love
critters.
pike? They do put up a crazy fight.
Right? Yeah, and it's like every time we go river fishing, we're like bound to just happen into one. Oftentimes in the lakes too. I mean, we always happen into one. It's like every other trip
literally.
at the east. And we love that. We're just like, instead of most guys, especially tourney fishers, I know are like, pike, great. Me and Paul are like, yes. We get so pumped up.
Yeah, they are pretty fun to catch. Sometimes me and my dad will go out and just target pike, because
nice.
They definitely put up a good fight, and it's fun throwing a monster lure, going for like a big northern pike, you know?
Yep, I love it. I will say, like, recently the difference between the LMBs and the SMBs is I caught some smallies on the river with my buddy Ted the other day, and they fought like heck in the same temperature water. Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, it was so fun. And in the river, it's even better because you get the added current.
Yeah.
But then the largie I caught a 4.5-pound largie on my little lake, like right by my house.
Already.
Yeah, like there was still ice on the lake. It was absurd. But
go ahead. No.
That girl just laid down. So like the smallie fought, the largie was like, took a nap.
Literally, I was out yesterday, and I was jerkbait fishing, just working this drop off, and I was just jerking it in, and then I go to reel up my slack, and I just feel the largemouth bass on there. He didn't even hit it or anything. I'm like, what the heck? They're not even really active right now, you know?
My first fish of 2020 of spring 2020, it was the exact same thing. It was one treble on the back of a jerkbait, and it was like I remember looking at Jeff and being like, I didn't even realize I had it till it was halfway in the boat.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, they're just not aggressive this time of year.
Yeah.
But the
thing the
about
smallies are.
that's the thing. And
That's
weird. The smallie bite doesn't, because it's in the river so often, the topwater bite gets a little bit overlooked. You don't get it as much, and it's not, I don't think, as prevalent. But if you fly fish, a deer hair pop. Oh my dude, a deer hair popper is an absolute cheat code, or a foam popper is an absolute cheat code. Where Jeff and I have one of our first episodes. We did an episode with a local fly fishing shop manager. So he's got a sweet drone, and he actually is a legit like photographer. He's gonna come and he's going to take us out and do some topwater fly fishing in like June. It is gonna be silly. Like,
holy crap, that sounds amazing.
Do
you guys do a lot of fly fishing?
Oh, well, all right. So, Paul,
I've never done it in my whole life.
So we do. We it's been featured on the channel all one time out of like
Yeah.
200 videos, but we're gonna do more. Like we already agreed, Paul and I, that there's gonna be a mixture of bank fishing, kayak fishing, and some fly fishing, so some wading in the rivers because we got a great spot for that. And I don't know, whatever else we can think of, we'll get some other stuff in there. Got to mix it up from time to time. We did have a question in chat here from Nasim. Sorry if I say your name wrong, but how bad is it fishing from a 9-foot kayak? I would say it depends on the situation. I would not want to have a 9-foot kayak on like really big water or on like a river. Well, maybe I could. It depends on the current, but
I'll tell you why.
High current, high wind, big water.
You're gonna flip.
Yeah, basically most situations that's a no for me. But I also am gigantic, so it depends on how big you are. Maybe if you're like 5'5", sick. If you're a 7-year-old child, awesome.
I disagree with all the above. So I've had
never ever they shouldn't exist is what you're saying.
They really shouldn't.
Right, fair enough.
You can get a 10. I have in my garage. I have a 10-foot kayak that weighs 25 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
That the only reason you should have less kayak is if they're physically.
He says so pool only. Yes.
If they're even in a pool. So the reason I say that is because what will kill you, unless it's a really high quality kayak, which most of them don't make anything less than 10 foot, is because tracking is almost impossible to manage. So every time you paddle, your boat is going to go the direction of your paddle versus being propelled just by you and going straight. So tracking is a kayak's ability to go straight. 10 footers, that's my minimum. 12 foot is probably what everyone should get. The other thing about a 10 or less is anything sit on top that's less than 10 feet is really not going to be a sit on top. You're not going to enjoy yourself. 10 foot sit on top, the only benefit you're getting is just tanning your legs. 12 foot sit on top is where you start to get enough stability to really cast really efficiently, manage fish efficiently. And when you're in the river, you will in an instant notice the difference between 10 feet and 12 feet. It's
14.
Night and day. Night and day.
What brand kayaks do you guys use right now?
So we both have Hobie Pro Anglers. We got the 360.
That's awesome.
I had the 180
commenting. He says he's got an aluminum kayak. Does that count?
Hello, sir. How are you this evening? Thanks for being in here. So we got Debo's in chat, you guys. What's up, man? The aluminum yak? Yeah, that's fantastic. I love it. How big is that one? Is it a 14-footer? Is it also
right?
Is it flat bottom? Is it V? Are you a flat bottom or V? I can't remember. I love it. All right. Back to show me. We wrapped up that question? B Dooley would like to let everybody know that his 5'3" wife likes her 9-foot kayak. So, like I said, sub 5'5".
I need to do more
like the 10
kayak
foot a lot
fishing on
better.
my YouTube channel.
Yes,
Extreme.
absolutely.
I've got a boat with your name on it, man.
I actually just got a lifetime kayak last year, but I literally went out one time and then put it in my freaking basement. I haven't used it since.
Nope.
You're gonna come. We're gonna take you to some ponds. We're gonna show you that you don't have to just be miserable. It's gonna be fantastic.
It was tough. I don't know.
It makes
not having all my tackle and everything. I don't know. It was just super. It was just a big change for me going into a kayak. It was like, holy crap, where am I?
You can bring everything you own if you just get a Hobie Pro Angler. I got you.
All you need to do is spend $10,000 on a plastic boat that's not as fast as your boat.
Did you guys hear about my? Did you see that video of my speeder boat?
I have it. I actually
was on
have it
fire?
on here.
Yeah,
I wanted you to talk about the speeder. Yeah, and then I wanted you to tell me more about the fire, and then tell me also, is the skeeter actually cursed?
Cursed?
Yeah.
It's a legendary boat. It's been in the. My dad actually bought it brand new. I think it's a 96 actually. So how many years? I don't even know, but we've been fishing out of that thing forever. It's got so many memories and everything, but he handed it down to me, and to be honest, I've just been using his Ranger ever since he got that, because he lets me use that. But every time I take out the skeeter, it just seems like something always happens. Something always goes wrong.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like
I'm
I
just
almost need to get rid of it or something.
maybe you need to get rid of it and get a new one.
Or a
Yeah, I'm
$10,000
thinking,
kayak.
or or like an aluminum like Ranger. That'd be badass.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
What's
sweet.
what is, maybe somebody knows. I don't know. I don't know nearly enough about boats. What is the cheaper version of the Ranger, like brand wise? Because the Ranger's the one that has like all the premium components and like the
Yeah,
rims and the
like
sweet trailer.
uh,
What's the step down?
maybe like I know like nitros aren't expensive. Like they're not as expensive as like a Ranger. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Rangers are like the most like heavy built, like super duty, almost the bass boats.
They are. Is it, maybe Chaz knows?
Maybe
I
like
don't
a
know.
Phoenix
Shaz just
bass
grabbed
boat
his
or something.
Cabela's magazine.
Your tracker. Dang, that's it.
It's
There
like
you go.
13
I'm
grand
gonna
a month.
sell the Skeeter tomorrow. I just took it.
I love
I
it.
just took it to the shop this morning, actually.
Bro,
Oh,
that's like 4 videos right there. There you go. Like selling the Skeeter, bye Skeeter, and there's like new
Yeah.
boat.
I already had a couple of people asking me about it if I was gonna sell it, and they wanted it. I was
Dude,
like,
there you
what
go.
the
well,
heck?
now you kind of screwed yourself. You just shelled the boat on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty.
literally. I thought that too.
It's
I was like,
fine.
maybe that was a bad idea.
Bro,
As
it's
he's
fine.
watching the stock value of
I
his
feel like
96
someone
Skeeter.
out there would love to have the old Skeeter, you know?
Dude, just
Me and
use your
my dad
Instagram
have
clout.
sit down. What'd you say?
Just use your Instagram clout. Be
Yeah,
like,
literally.
I'm a wild, rich, and famous Instagrammer, and you can have my boat for a cool 40 G's.
Yeah, literally.
I'll sign it in permanent marker.
Yeah, some kid offered me 9,000 only a couple days ago, but I don't know.
That would
I
almost get you
put
that tracker
like
right there. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Like your
Like two
dad might
years
have
ago,
something.
I restored the whole entire boat, and I
Dude, just
put like 11,000 into it. So I'm selling it for at least like 12 to 15, maybe. I don't know,
it's a good
maybe
call.
something like that.
Say you'll give it to him for 9 grand if it's currently on fire. Just
Yeah,
be like, I will
literally.
wheel it into your
Yeah,
driveway
I'll
on
go put it
fire.
in the bonfire.
nine
Sure.
grand, sir, please. Also, Debo says Illumicraft has some affordable options. So just saying, your boy tipping you up. Love it. Chaz,
I'll
did you
get
find
something.
something else?
Yeah.
You should, like, we're just sitting
Alright.
here like listening to you.
So the Bass Tracker Classic XL
Uh-huh.
boat, it comes with the boat, motor, and trailer all together
Ooh.
for
Dang.
1,300.
13.
Like
Wait, are
13.
we just
13
shopping
grand.
boats?
Yeah, I'm
Did
like,
this
bro, we're
podcast
not.
just
I'm not
become-
doing boat shopping here today. This is not what we're here to do. I appreciate.
But that
Dylan-
is the
Dylan,
that
this is on
is
your
the
own time,
cheapest
bro.
boat. That is the cheapest boat at Bass Pro Shops that they have in a little thing that they send out every single month.
Fair enough.
all right.
Scrap paper for fires. Got it.
If anybody has a boat that they want Extreme to buy, let them know. If anybody
Yeah,
wants to buy a Skeeter, it's 20
Yeah, hit me
G's.
up.
It's
Yeah, if
20
you wanna
G's
buy a
cash.
Skeeter.
Final offer.
It's currently
Yeah, I'm
still on fire.
Yeah, literally. I'm
Yeah.
getting it fixed right now, so whoever wants it,
Just
It'll
go
be
pick it up at the shop.
brand new.
All right, chat.
Like
don't
a
let us
month.
down. Buy this boat.
Yeah, literally. I'll
So-
fly you out here if you buy it.
if you guys join the new top tier membership for Burly Fishing, it is $20,000 per month, and you can have Extreme Outdoorsman's boat. This is like the first deal. You get a boat. We got you covered.
That's funny. So
Oh.
I like that. So I think a lot of people probably know you from Instagram. How is he frozen? Extreme, are you frozen?
I see him moving.
He's back. All right, we got him. So
Oh,
can you wave if
can
you can hear me? Yeah, we got him.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Just kidding. I think we lost him.
Let's take this moment here. David Eller says, "I'm with Polly Pepperoni." Oh, I just love the callback.
Dude, the poly pepperoni
there we
won't
go.
die.
I'm back.
All right, Extreme is back. So I want to get back
for
to
a
the,
sec.
yeah, I want to get back to the show meet. So a lot of people probably know you from Instagram. That's where you have like a gigantic following. Like, how long have you been on Instagram for?
Well, the story behind it was me and my buddy, like growing up, like we were big into fishing and everything. And his name's actually Max Wardell. We played baseball together and we were like, let's start a fishing Instagram. Like, that'd be sweet. And we started fishing, or we started posting all this content. And we actually started it off as we were posting literally anything we could find on Instagram. We'd repost it, like all the like main pictures of big bass and everything. And then I just figured like this needs to change. Like it needs to be like just me or just you like posting stuff like about us, you know? So I like he eventually started like not posting anything, and it honestly just became me posting everything, and I started making a ton of content, and it just became super addicting. And I guess that's just how it was. I started posting all kinds of content every day, and I just figured out like certain things, how to like get a lot of likes, and I don't know, just all through high school and college. It was just all like my whole mind was like trying to grow my Instagram, and I don't know. It's just been a wild ride on social media, especially my Instagram. That's like where I also like started everything, you know?
I love that.
Awesome,
So
man.
what were some
before,
go ahead, yeah.
Before, thank you, JC Dropshot,
Yeah, bro.
for a $4.99 super chat, my dude.
What's up, man?
He would like you to know that his boat is always for sale if someone makes the right offer. So if you want a boat,
Yeah.
didn't you just get that thing like
Yeah,
warranty fixed, bro?
Literally.
Didn't yours just break in
buy,
half?
like,
You gotta sell your new truck too. You just bought like today.
Oh, dude, yeah, he souped up that truck too.
Yeah,
Yo,
the Duramax.
Yeah.
Jeff Lauer, welcome to the Shark Deucers, my friend. We got a new member with Jeff Lauer. You're fantastic, bro. Thank you.
Jeff, we have to explain the Shark Deuce to Extreme.
Oh yeah. So Extreme, let me ask you about this. You're in Michigan, right? You fish for smallies sometimes, right? Do you like the Ned rig? Are you a Ned rig guy or a Ned rig nay?
To be honest, me and my dad, like we're always like big tube jig guys for smallmouth. That's just like our go-to lure. And we were like, we're just not gonna use this Ned rig. Like we're just gonna stick with the tubes. Like that's our go-to lures. Me and my dad were like thinking like how is the Ned rig such a good lure? And last year we went to Cabela's and bought a whole dozen Ned rigs, and we were like, today is the day we're gonna try the Ned rig. So we get out there and we just freaking demolish them.
Yes.
And ever since then, I've been throwing the Ned rig.
It was
crazy.
That.
Literally, we slayed on a black. I think it's called a Z-Man yoga pants.
Oh, yoga pants.
Yeah, it's just
the
strictly all
black.
Yeah,
you got
all
this?
black.
Yeah.
This one right here.
And we literally slayed them. It was crazy.
It's my second
favorite. They didn't even want the tube. All they wanted was the frickin' Ned rig. And
once they saw it, dude.
Yeah, literally. It was crazy. And I even caught a couple sheephead on it on St. Clair. It was crazy.
Freshwater drum.
Yeah, those things
I'll catch
like crazy.
Yeah, I'll catch like pike on it, man. Like everything will bite it. You just get big crappies, like bluegill, like everything. But the Shark Deuce, the second membership tier that we just created, is called the Shark Deucers because this freaking color from Z-Man, it's called Copper Truce, has caught me more fish than any lure I've ever fished in my life. Like
not close.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fish on that dumb thing.
Crazy.
It's just chartreuse.
On St. Clair.
Yeah,
especially during the spawn. A chartreuse lure, that'd be crazy.
It's not fair.
Always throw chartreuse tubes whenever we see like smallies bedding on St. Clair. That's like a game changer.
It's like from May till, I don't know, almost October, depending on the year. Like I can fish that color only for Neds. Like if I put Neds, but now that friggin' purple, like the June bug color, has caught me already a ton of fish this year.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's
so dumb. Yeah, actually the one that Chris Hughes in chat, the one that you sent me, dude, I caught those two smallies on that June bug turd tickler from Z-Man. It's like it's kind of a tube. It's got like 4 little tentacles on the bottom.
Yeah.
I rigged it upside down weedless for the largemouth, and then I rigged it the regular way on a EWG Ned head in the river and caught 2 like nice, like I think it was a 17 and a half and a 17
That's
inch
definitely
small.
a lure that I need to throw more this year. I barely threw it last year at Ned rig.
Money, and they're biting it, and it's 39-degree water right now. Like it's absurdly cold.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dang, it's that cold over there right now.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
dude.
out yesterday and the water temp was like 49-50.
What?
I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, it was on my lake
insane.
on
I
Saturday.
Saw,
Go ahead.
I literally saw like all kinds of bass swimming up in shallow water already. It was wild.
Bro, yeah,
It's
that's
the sun.
not even fair.
Yeah.
We don't usually get
that.
this much sunlight. The amount of sunlight we've had in the last 3 weeks is like 3 weeks. It's abnormal. Like I always gauge it.
This was like the shortest winter ever. I feel like
a few
like,
people
didn't even get that much snow.
It started late. And then it iced out so early because of the sunlight, but the wind. We've had 15 to 25 mile per hour gusty days,
30 mile an hour winds even. It's crazy here in Michigan.
It won't stop. That's why St. Clair, it's been pressure cracks all year because of the wind. It's bonkers.
It's a few people like commented about it recently. Like it didn't seem like we were ice fishing that long because we weren't. There we got I think 5 or 6 videos up out of it.
Fishing in Oxford.
Oh, we got a chat question. Yeah, Chaz will just throw them in chat, and then like we can get to them when we get to them. But who is this from? We got Zach Rolling. Yeah. So I think he said earlier in chat he was from Oxford as well. So he wants to know your secret spots, like every single juicy spot you got.
Every little secret pond that I
give it up. Give it up.
I honestly don't do a ton of fishing in Oxford unless I'm like pond hopping, like gravel pits and stuff.
There you go.
Literally just sneaking into gravel pits and stuff. That's the best.
Legit.
Yeah. There's a bunch of spots around like Waterstone that I fish, a bunch of gravel pits, or I haven't been out there though in like the last couple of years. But usually I'm fishing more like towards Lake Orion area. There's a couple spots I fish in Goodrich. I don't know if you guys know where that's at.
Yeah, there's a lot of spots out there.
There's some freaking little juicy lakes around Goodrich. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a cheat code in Michigan too, and you wouldn't think it is Oakland County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I'm from. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's bonkers. Like you look at like lakes, like quality lakes per square mile. That is it's shockingly packed county. It's ridiculous.
JC Dropshot with another super chat. My dude, $2.99. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, there's literally so many lakes in Oakland County. It's insane.
But they're good.
Like,
most of them are
fish
good.
them all.
No.
Yeah, there's so many like little secret gems around here. It's crazy.
And a lot of them are very fingery. Like they all have these like really deep inlets, and then when I think they warm up early.
Yeah. Because a lot of them, I feel like, are mostly like old gravel pits where they were digging and stuff. So they're just loaded with big fish. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I've caught some of my biggest fish ever in my life in like the Oxford Lake Orion area. It's crazy.
That's so rad. He's
totally lying.
Out there.
Never caught anything but a dink in that area. He's like, no, that's where the big ones are, bro. Michiganders. I'll see you there. No,
I'm not giving up my secrets.
Like they're all road tripping. Like they're all gonna find the lake.
Yeah, and they're like, see you there. They're like,
since I hate to say it, but ever since I started fishing Lake Orion and posting YouTube videos on it, I don't know. Everyone has told me that I've ruined that lake,
That's such
but like,
nonsense.
come on, guys! Like, I'm
too.
just out here trying to create content, just making a name for myself. I don't mean any harm on ruining the lake.
I mean, we don't even say the name of the lake usually, but like the people that know, and like, what are you gonna do about that? Like we've gone to the river the Grand River.
Yeah.
Hi
Yeah.
guys, I'm saying the name, and I've gotten crap for that.
Yeah, that's
You
bull
said the
crap.
name of the river, I was like,
That's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a
Everyone in
gigantic
the world
river.
knows about that. It's
I have
crazy.
I have a whole thing about this. It's very much like it's becoming like an old man like thing where people are like, you're ruining my fishing spot. And
Yeah,
then but
I
like
hate that.
Yeah.
their chosen fishing spot is like the second biggest lake in the county.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
this is your spot? Like,
Yeah.
Nobody
you're
knows about
ruining my
Lake
Like,
spot on Lake
Claire.
St. Clair.
I
Bro,
literally get that like every day.
like
It's
this is
like calm her down, man. Everyone in the whole world fishes this lake.
I
There's
know.
a million
if
tournaments
someone
on
says
this
that,
lake.
yeah, if there are bass tournaments on your lake,
It's
you don't
not
have a
deep.
lake. It's not your lake.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not how. It's like when people get like very upset about their hunting spot. And like I get upset when I see people hunting, but if
Yeah.
you're on public land and someone else found it,
Yeah, you
you
can
can have
sit
a
in their
conversation.
stand even.
You can have a
Yeah,
conversation.
if
But
they
no,
leave their climber out there or something or tree stand, that's
Yeah.
your seat. Like if you get there first,
yes,
like screw them. You know?
absolutely. And I've had that very literal conversation
Yeah,
where I've been
so
sitting in the
have
deer
I.
stand. I've had someone walk under me and get upset with me, and I'm like, bro, I've been here since August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got here
Literally.
yesterday. Like,
Yep.
no.
Yeah,
But
it
but it was
happens like all the time when you're hunting public land. I hate to like be like that, but it's like, dang, it sucks hunting public. But seems like you always run into that one asshole in the woods that gets
Yep.
pissed off. Like, you're in my spot. Get out of the tree right now. Like, what are you talking about?
and also we're both holding
Like,
weapons.
I'll fight you for this tree.
But it's very much like it is like kind of an old manny thing, like especially with fishing
Yeah.
where it's very transient. Hunting's a little
Right.
different because
Yeah.
you kind of stake a claim and you need the time on that spot, and the more people
Yeah.
that are there, it becomes less deer hunting, less of a quality spot.
Yeah.
Start
Right.
gaining to whatever. But like fishing is very transient. Like you could go to the same spot the next day and
they're gone.
it'll give you zero. And it's
Yeah.
like and it's the younger generation of anglers that are coming in, like they don't care if their spot gets like kind of blown up unless it's like some
Yeah.
secret like mini pond that's stocked with bass and like but like most
Yeah.
people
Yep.
like that are of the younger generation, like millennials and under, like they don't get ticked about that. They're very much like,
Yeah, I don't really get mad about that either. Like,
no.
I'm out here making all these videos trying to
Mhm.
help everyone get on more fish, you know? Like, I
Yeah.
like teaching the younger generation, like, where to go and how to catch them. And, like, just yesterday, I was out there and I had this kayaker yelling at me, like saying, like, "Are you extreme outdoorsman? Like, I love your videos. Like, what are you catching them on and stuff?" And
That's awesome.
he was like, I was showing him a jerk bait that I was catching all the fish on, and he was like, "I'd never even seen a jerk bait. Like, how do you even use this lure?" And I
Yeah.
was showing him how to use it, and he was like, "Where do I get one of these?" And I gave him that jerk bait to
Yeah.
use. I was like, "Here, like, I don't care. I have other jerk baits. Like,
Yeah.
I love helping everyone out, like teaching more people to get out in the woods or get on the lake and go fishing. You know, seems
Yeah.
like the younger generation right now is more into like tech, like hanging out on their phones and computers or just gaming. You know, like I'm not about that. I'm more like getting out in the woods and being outdoors. You know.
Yeah. I love it, man. That's awesome. And like, how could you help them out if they didn't know what lake you were on? Like
Yeah.
they never find you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where he
Seriously.
fishes. Oh my gosh. We got 2 super chats coming in hot. So we got Gregory Whitaker. What's up, dude? $5 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, Paul, you saw my comment earlier. Are those your real eyes or contacts? Lol, pretty trippy, bro. Burly, nice 4-pounder the other day. Hunted biceps, fishing pole biceps. Thanks, dude. Dude, you got to do the emojis.
literally.
And then we got JC drops out another $1.99, bro. Thank you. Yeah,
Dang.
you guys, the biceps are for Dylan, bro. This guy just posts his pictures in the gym all the time too.
Yeah, literally, I just crushed arms like an hour ago.
He was ready.
it.
He was
I
ready for
there
the
for
buy
like
emoji.
3 hours.
Bro crushed arms an hour ago. You had to be ready for the podcast. I love it.
Literally, I work. Yeah, that's super addictive. Do you guys work out at all? It's
Yeah.
super addictive.
I mean, for sure. Like, so I owned a gym for 6 years. I've been working
Yeah,
in
that's
gym
sweet.
since 2000. No, yeah, 2001, like 2000, 2001, something like that. Like I've been a gym rat forever.
Yeah.
And I recently sold my gym and, became a rich and famous YouTuber. Right, guys?
That's
Right.
what it looks
Cool.
like. Holy crap.
I was like, no.
Like, bro, whatever the opposite of that is for
Yeah,
sure.
we're working on
Yeah.
it. I
Also,
do-
your girl
it
just
is
called you out and
addicting.
said that you play Call of Duty too.
Holy crap.
Oh,
My girlfriend called me out.
Yeah.
I actually bought her the game, or she bought the game, and I bought the console right before COVID.
yeah.
We were like, we gotta go buy something to play during COVID. So I went and got it was the very last PlayStation on the
Yeah.
show. But
Oh, you got one? The PS5? Get
no,
out
the
of town.
PS4 actually.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah,
no freaking way,
playing
dude.
Modern Warfare, Call of Duty.
Dude, I love that she called you out on that. I didn't
I
say
love
this. I just want to
That's
call
so
out JC's JC Dropshot super chat before we lose it on here. But he says he's given many plastics away while out fishing, and I cheers
Yeah.
that, and I cheers you, Dylan, for what you did as well. I think that's
Yeah.
super cool. I did want to call it
Yeah.
out. If any of you guys on here are out on the water and you encounter an individual who seems to be struggling, don't get like mad at them. Don't like tease them. Don't do that TikTok thing you see where they're holding the spinning reel upside down. Like,
Yeah.
go within a safe 6-foot distance and go talk to them about how they could hold it the proper way and maybe like throw them some
Yeah.
tackle. I think that's
Literally.
freaking
I
rad.
love doing that. It's the best feeling in the world. Helping
Yeah.
someone out like that.
I love it. I love it 100%. Dude, I've had people give me lures on the water. I'm like, wait, no, you don't have to do that. Like, there's this
Yeah.
camping spot that
Yeah,
Paul and I
people
go
do
to.
that to me too.
Right? You're like, I don't need that. And like people have given Paul and I like bait fish. I've had
Yeah.
kids like throw me a Senko. They're like, oh, I found this. And I'm like, cool. And then I'll like Texas rig it and catch a fish. I'm like, hey, thanks.
Yeah.
You helped me catch a fish. That's so awesome. Like, so yeah, I mean,
that's
sharing is
sweet.
caring, man. I love it. Rad.
Yeah,
Where we at?
That's true.
We got caught up in the chat. What else we got in chat going on? I see biceps emojis 10,000 from JC Dropshot saying like you got sweet biceps. Cool.
Where are you seeing all these chats at?
Yeah.
I'm only getting like certain ones. I've only
Oh,
been
chat.
getting them from Chad and Gabby.
Yeah, get him the link. We'll get you the link. It's a little pop-out chat that you can see all the chat from
is
the
it?
video. Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, we got some cues in here. Cody Brink, you own a gym? No, sir, I did own a gym. You can go like and subscribe to Friction Grand Rapids. That's my buddies own the gym now. They bought it from me. No Delay 69 says crab emoji. So I
What do
take
I
it that's
have
from
to
the.
do?
Oh, just click the link and you'll see the chat. Like
Alright.
it should be a pop-up window.
Oops.
So No Delay, that's from the Debo's video, I believe. We got some questions here.
So there was one question that came in. Is the SLX DC worth it?
I don't
The
like
SLX
it
DC.
really.
I actually don't either.
Yeah, I bought it and I had it for like a month and then sold it and went and bought a loose speed spool.
Oh no,
It's like,
dude! So many people call out the lose on this channel too, like because I have
Literally?
SLXs and Abus, and they're like, "Why don't you have
Yeah.
lose?" I'm like, "My bad, guys."
I
I'm
love
looking at a
lose.
speed spool, the Mach 2, right now.
Yeah,
I'm going
it's
right,
super-
right there.
Dude, so the SLX DC it's kind of it's interesting. I don't think it's bad at all by any means if you have disposable income, but I think the SLX is like if you want a smooth reel that's like decent and under $100, well, exactly $100, just get the SLX. Like the DC,
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys,
Which is
you can
amazing.
still overspool it.
Yeah,
like I
you
promise
can.
you.
I've done it before. I have I used to have the Shimano Corrado DC or whatever,
Yep.
and I used to frickin' bird's nest that all the time.
Really?
I'm like, well, what the heck? I thought this thing was no bird's nest. It's like I got rid of that right away.
Yeah.
And just went and bought another Lose. I don't know. I just like Lose product. They're super nice, and me and
Yeah.
my dad have just used them forever. So
I've had like no issue on any of my reels except the DC and the what is it, the my Revo SX, because the side plate
Yeah.
falls off all the time.
yeah,
It just sucks.
One time into the water.
One time straight into the water, as I was like, cool, we're not
Yeah.
fishing this reel anymore today. Nice.
how does that
Like,
even happen?
it's just like the
Bumped
button
it.
switch on it is just in a weird position. But yeah, I love like my Abu Garcia Zata is pretty sweet. I just picked up a whole bunch of Akuma ones because
Yeah.
we're working with them now and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to test out I got the Komodo SS and the Helios SX that I'm looking at like right to my left here. But
JC
gonna be sweet.
JC made a
Yeah,
good
that's
call. He
sweet.
said the SLX XT is nice. I've never heard anything but really, really,
Yeah.
really good
Everybody's
things about
like
the XT.
settled
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
And I think the problem with the SLX DC is that like from a price range standpoint, like it's like really good, but it's not at the value level that like some of the other reels are that are
It's
above the $100.
It's
Yeah.
almost
So-
like Paul's SLX is really dialed in, so is mine, and I actually just did the speed spools to it, or
Yeah,
spool speed.
those are super nice.
Dude, it's so stupid now. But like
Yeah.
if you dial in an SLX, that's basically what the DC is like.
I
Yeah.
never,
Except a little
is.
fatter. It's a
the
little
difference
bigger.
is you have to do it every time. So I dial every time I try on a
Sure.
new lure, it takes me like 4 seconds, and I do a
0.4
little drop,
seconds.
and then I'm good. I mean, but that's it literally takes 4 or 5 seconds, and
Yeah.
I gut check the dial, and then I mean
Yeah, and all the brakes and everything.
it takes literally 4 seconds,
It
and
really does.
I don't ever have a problem with that reel. And I have other reels that's the same thing. I think it's very much like if you want to pay for the DC, like you certainly can, and that goes for like any DC that's out there. It's not a I don't it's almost for like I almost feel like the person who's going to appreciate the most has been fishing for like 2 years and is
Yeah.
like getting into bait casting and has like enough cash to where they like are comfortable spending that money. It's totally worth it. And then I think you're going to find yourself later on looking for something other than bird's nesting because you'll have found your way around that problem
Yeah.
with experience. And so
For sure.
I think a lot of people would rather spend more money on something not DC and get all like the premium components and all the things that you want, the smoothness and all of that, and like being lightweight and whatnot, versus like I'm just not going to bird's nest as much because I've used a bait caster for so long.
Yeah, I feel like certain people that's been using bait casters for a long time, like they don't even need like the DCs because they're not really gonna bird's nest, you know?
Yeah,
Like they're not really
learned how
that
to get it dialed.
important to like people that have been fishing bait casters for a long time. Like I don't know. You can fine tune a bait caster so good, and you'll never ever bird's nest. It's just depending on how
100%.
like free open you put the spool, you know.
Mhm.
And that's not like a dig on someone who's new either. It's more of like, where's the value for you? If you've been fishing for a couple years, you bird's nest like occasionally,
every time.
and you're like, no, I'm gonna buy a nice reel. Get a DC, like you'll be happy. But I think in like 3
That's
years,
true.
3 or 4 years after that, you'll be like, okay, maybe I really want to go and get myself like a Mach 2, or I want to go get myself my, I don't know, I'm just some really nice other reel. I don't even know. I think there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm like by no means digging on people who are new. I just feel like that's kind of like with the sweet spot for someone with a DC, but that's just again, my opinion.
For sure. So Zach Rowling calls
Monster
out
drunk.
the DC is worth it for the noise.
Yeah, I do like that.
The noise is
It
so
is.
dumb. It's so dumb.
That's a good call,
It is pretty
JC.
funny. When I first started casting at my dad, I was like, "What the hell is that?" Yeah,
It's a robot.
he was like, "That
on your
sounds
reel.
awesome." I don't know.
So-
I didn't really like it, in my opinion. I sold it to one of my buddies and went and bought a Lose Tournament Pro.
Bro, I'm gonna
Speed
end up
spool.
selling
They're
like
super nice.
I'm gonna sell like half this stuff because I got so much Akuma stuff going. And I've already like just based
Yeah.
on the few things that I've used, awesome, like amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to start using it more
Never
often.
used those before. to be
Yeah, me
honest.
neither.
You'd
Like me
be
neither. Like
stunned.
yeah,
I
Paul
thought
had,
that was more like saltwater gear.
and they
I don't
like
know.
they kind of were, but they really got into
Yeah.
bass fishing recently, and they've like gone upscale. Like everything is like high end now. It's
Well,
insane. We had them
they
on. Was that last week, Paul?
last week,
Yeah,
yeah. So
Dave Brown.
their bread and butter has been like trolling for like big salmon, right, in the Northwest, and
it
then
seems
out here
like
on the
it. They're
Great
like
Lakes.
bigger style reels. It seems like everyone uses them for like big muskies or,
Yep.
I grabbed
like on those bigger rods going for like big fish.
I
Yep.
grabbed a Stratus, which is like their cheap like combo, and I was
Yeah.
because I just needed something like that day, and I was blown away for like $80. I'm like, this is stupid. Like for a combo, it fished
Yeah.
punched way above its weight. And then some of the stuff that I've been like, if you look at their high end stuff, like the Psycho Stick that's coming out, they're absolutely getting into the bass business. So they have some really, really cool stuff coming
Yeah.
out. And they have everything.
I'll
Like
have to try 'em out.
go to their site. They have their travel rods are actually probably the one thing that I'm most excited
Well,
to use.
like a 2-piece rod, you're saying?
Yeah,
They're
but
four
it's more,
pieces.
it's a
Yeah,
4-piece.
I've got one.
4-piece.
Yeah.
And it's the exact same blank as their regular. So it's not like a different rod that's a travel rod. It's like the super high quality rod that they have engineered to be a travel rod. It's freaking cool, man.
It's
I
got
love
like
it.
That's
the ferrule
interesting. I never even
connections.
heard of a 4-piece rod.
Oh yeah, so it's got
I'll have to check it out.
it's got the ferrule connection, so it's like
Yeah.
the stronger than like the normal insert connection. So
Yeah.
they're pretty rad. But yeah, so we got some questions in the chat here. So Cody Brink at Burly Fishing, do you ever use any truly heavy line? I'm gonna spread this to all of us. Yes, because I learned things. You guys remember this period of time last year where I was casting every single lure off, like just popping off, exploding, ruining my life? It's because the line was too light. Like it was either casting it off or like set the hook on a fish that was probably 2 pounds, like, and it would just bust the knot. And like I learned a lot about braid last year. I started getting a lot smarter, and I think that's a cool thing. Again, I call this all about this channel all the time. Like this channel is about learning. We've never established ourselves as experts. We love learning with you guys. Sometimes we know more. Sometimes I learn from you guys. Sometimes I learn from people like Extreme Outdoorsmen. And to me, that's what it's all about. Like I want to be maintaining a beginner's mindset forever and ever and ever. And like I know Debo's was in here earlier. Like Debo's Fishing is all about that too, and that's super cool. And some of the other YouTubers are too. And then there's savant geniuses like Tactical Bass and Wired to Fish, which are fantastic, and I learn from them all the time too. But I learned like the strength of that braid needed to be much higher than I thought initially. So I would look at like the line test for your rod and reel that you're using, or more importantly, like your rod, because this was gonna like snap it in half, and like maybe consider going up, because I did. I went up by a lot on all of my rods. So like my common rods are like
what do you
30
usually
to 35.
throw?
Like so I was using
5-pound braid, or
I was using like 20, and I was just snapping off because I think my heavy rod had 35.
Really? That's crazy.
Yes.
For around here, you're using 35.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like my my
That's
Magnum.
interesting.
Well, we also fish rivers a lot too, which is a little bit different. But like my Magnum heavy Dobbins rod, right, had 35-pound test on it, so it was just breaking. Like you go set the hook on that thing, and like it depended on the fish, but like a bigger fish, it was just snapping. And now it's got 50 on it, and it's never gonna
braid. Are you using Power Pro or what?
Yeah, I had Power Pro on there, like most do. But yeah, like Power Pro 35 was just breaking.
But it's very much a function of rod versus braid, nothing else. It was very much that.
Like me and my dad, we like always use 20-pound Power Pro. That's like all we use around here, and I've never ever snapped off on anything, I don't think. But like,
what's the rod though? What's the rod strength? Like, is it a medium, heavy,
heavy? We usually use all medium heavies or heavies.
So medium heavies, like I've never broken my 20-pound braid on medium heavy, but that Dobbins was a Magnum heavy, and that was the one I was breaking on all the time. So it's just like a broomstick.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going down to like Florida or something, like flipping or punching, like then I'll use like 65-pound braid or something, because you never know if you're gonna hook onto like a 10-pound or something. You want to have something you can pull them out of the thick stuff, you know?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that 20-pound braid won't work down in Florida.
Not a chance. Not a chance. So Yeah, I mean, Cody, great question, man. Like I learned a lot about that, and yeah, we definitely use heavier line, especially like frogging, heavy rod.
Yeah,
Yes, like 50,
yeah,
65 pound.
yeah. That's when I use like heavier braid up here in
Yep.
Michigan when I'm frogging. But
But you can
just
get
like
in trouble
normal
going the other.
fishing, I'll just use 20 pound.
You
Yep.
can get in trouble going the other way too, right? Like throwing 50 on a medium, right? You're not gonna,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and that's more
yeah.
about like Jeff's talking
It
about. It's
just
like
won't
figure
work.
no, and you're trying to figure like that's something you learn, right? And
Just
so
match it up.
yeah, and
Yeah,
Jeff and I were talking about we talk about this all the time. Like neither of us is like a professional by any stretch of the imagination. We just like do this all the
yeah,
time, and we get a lot of questions that we try
yeah.
and answer. And it's like I have to go do research like all the
Yeah,
time.
literally, I feel like all of us, like we're just still learning. Even like the pros learn every day. Like
Oh yeah.
the sport of fishing is just crazy. There's so much to learn.
Yeah.
Like
It's
you're literally
insane.
never gonna learn everything in your whole life. It's impossible.
Guys, there's a school for fishing. It's called Bass
Yeah,
University.
yeah.
It's literally
Like we
like
need to all just pitch in some money and go there.
we
I
got
feel like I don't want to go there. I feel like I would not be able to
you
stay awake.
don't
There's
you
no way I
don't
would make it. I'd get into one class and be like, I'm ready to skip.
Yeah, I'm
the
ready to go
best
fishing.
Exactly.
I
the
can't just learn fishing. I need to
exactly.
go fishing. That is how you learn.
Dude, they do like literal seminars on this. It's great. They'll bring the
Yeah,
pros in, they do
that's
seminars, but I mean,
crazy. Yeah,
a lot of these pros, man, they shouldn't be doing seminars because I've had more entertaining teachers in high school, like, and
yeah,
just
literally.
snoozing. Yeah. But
Yeah,
like,
literally.
dude, Ike does some of them. Ike's are fantastic. There's a few guys that do like really good
I
ones in
like
there, but
Ike and Ellie. He's a
Those are the people
super
who are
good
good
dude.
teachers, though. They get hype. The
Mhm.
message is
Yeah,
not too long,
yeah,
and they're
Ike and
good
Ellie's
talk.
crazy.
Yeah, he'll go
Yeah,
absolutely nuts in your face. I
yeah,
love it.
he's so entertaining too. He knows how to. That's
Yep.
just like how he like got super like famous. You know how he
Yep.
got his name from him screaming at the top of his lungs when he catches like a 2 pounder.
And
It's
also
You
so
catching,
know?
bad.
and also catching
Yeah,
giant
it is.
often. That helps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hilarious. I
I
love it.
try to react to catching a fish like Mike Iaconelli. That is I channel my inner
Yeah,
Ike
I can't
whenever
do
I catch a
that.
fish.
I don't think so.
So last
When I
week on
catch like a full, what?
the MB podcast, Kevin Van Dam said he's still learning every single time he goes out onto a lake.
Yeah,
Yep.
So like,
Absolutely.
no
yeah.
matter what, you're always
Totally.
gonna keep learning when you're fishing.
yeah.
Dude,
No one's ever gonna
That's
master it.
super. Yeah, there's so much to learn in the sport. It's impossible, like I said, to learn
Yeah.
everything.
100%. I
The
mean,
pros.
KVD's still learning, man. Don't ever tell me you know everything. Get out of here
Yeah,
with your knowing
seriously.
everything ass. I love
Yeah,
it.
I know people like that.
I do too,
I feel
man.
like everyone
They're all
does,
over
yeah.
YouTube. They
Yeah,
like to go in your
that's
comments
true.
and be like, "Oh, you didn't know this, you idiot."
Yeah, I get comments like that all the time. It's
And
like,
Right?
that's
so
bullshit.
Jeff and I talked about that a lot. And like for me, um, I just say, yeah, correct. Like,
Yeah.
yes, I didn't know that.
Usually, yeah, whenever I get like a rude comment back, I usually don't go back at them. I'll just go something like positive, you know?
Like, thanks,
Because then
man.
they're like,
Appreciate
yeah,
it.
then they don't even know what to say. They're like, well, that was
Dude,
stupid. I commented that,
it's
you know?
instant. It's freak. I love it because it's very much like you'll
Yeah,
get one of those, and I just go, I appreciate it. Thanks very much, and then you just move on to the next one. Like it's all
yeah,
good, man.
yeah, literally.
Oh, we're getting some comments from KVD. I think KVD. Someone said that KVD is good, but he's cocky. I'm gonna like him because he's funny. I think KVD is like probably one of the only people who's probably allowed to be as cocky as he pleases.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that. I don't think he is, but
I agree.
yeah, let it rip, man. I think if you want it all that and as much, I think you probably allowed.
You kind of
Yeah,
earned that. So that
You're
was
like,
Everest.
oh, LeBron is cocky.
yeah,
Correct.
yeah,
LeBron. I like
yeah,
LeBron.
literally.
He's pretty cocky. Also really
Yeah.
good.
He
Anyway,
also beat everyone
Yeah,
on planet Earth often.
I like Tom Brady.
yeah.
He's won more Super
He's
Bowls
literally a
than our
legend.
Super Bowls.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
we'll allow it.
those guys can be super cocky just because they're the best of the best, you
What are
know?
you gonna say? You beat me
Yeah,
every time.
you
Why are you
beat,
so cocky? It's because I beat you every time.
Yeah, just because I win all the time. Yeah, why you gotta like rub it in my face? And also, why do you gotta win? And like maybe let me win one of these, whatever. But yeah, so fishing the southeast. What's up, dude? Says I'm helping Monster Bass design a frog. I need to hear more about this frog. I just want to call that out. Tell me.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, you're good. You're good, man.
Oh yeah, go do it up.
Wait, is this an official first? We have our first guest going for a bathroom break.
Tapping out for the bathroom break. So
tapping
just
out.
so everyone in the
the eternal champs. Still the eternal champs.
I have to go.
You'll never be defeated
bad.
by a guest.
I'll never leave. I'll go in this trash can before I get off camera. We just so everybody knows, we tell
Gatorade bottles I'm used to, bro. Come on, that's in my boat all the time.
If you ever see me click mute and I just smile at the camera for like 38 seconds, you'll know why. I just want to be. I want to be clear. We tell every single guest on the show right before, like while you guys are watching the countdown, we tell every single guest, this is a long time to pee. It's gonna be an hour plus. Use the restroom right now.
Talk a lot.
Yeah, and with all the folks, chiming in on chat, you're gonna be drinking as well. So like, let's take care of business now. We're very clear about that.
Dude, yeah, man. Mark Terrio. We both have a Gatorade bottle in the front of our Hobies, man. That's how you do it, because the Hobie's like wide and stable and great and everything, but you can't like not get the dribble on the edge of the boat if you don't use the Gatorade bottle. It's a game changer. Cody Brink calls out, how's the Monster Energy sponsorship going? Paul, can you update everybody?
I want to be really clear, like everyone
what's going on.
Actually, this is something that a lot of people have asked about. Like someone who's a new follower is like, so I'm new. You're sponsored? What the hell is going on with this? I was like, okay, here's the deal. Look, hear me out, dude. So I drink a lot of Monster. That is like my guilty pleasure. I don't drink any pop. I don't even honestly drink that much. It's very like Monster is like probably the only thing that I do that I know is like god awful for me. But Jeff and I were just joking around and we're like, you know what we should do? We should just tag Monster Energy every single day until they give us a sponsorship. And then I went and looked at Monster Energy's website or Instagram site, and I was like, wow, they have like 2 billion followers. This is gonna take a hot minute.
I know, so we got it, dude. We got it. Stay strong.
Now I'm on it. I'm not giving it up. I'm gonna tag Monster every single day until they give me some level of sponsorship. Even if all I get's a keychain, I'm going at them. So every single day, I'm just gonna keep tagging Monster. I don't care. I'm playing the long con. It might be 25. I keep telling people who ask me, I'm like, it might be 5 years, and someone's gonna check their DM one time and be like, yo, because you can see the history. They're gonna be like, yo, this dude has left us 8,000 comments. Like, we gotta throw him a can. Like, can we give this guy a T-shirt?
I saw that on your story. That was hilarious.
I'm just gonna keep rolling it forever. Dude, I don't care what anyone says.
Day 2,467 is the day, dude. I'm calling it out right now.
Yeah, I don't care.
Eventually, you just gotta work for it. Dude, you gotta show them.
Can I say something a little bit funny?
Someone called out that 38 seconds was oddly specific.
It was.
This is my brand, okay? If I have anything, it's I am stubborn
I'll get timestamp.
I'll get oddly specific. So I'm coming after you, Monster. Like, it's gonna get weird. You're gonna have to deal with me.
All right, so I'm gonna say something that's kind of funny to me.
Do it. It better be hilarious. Don't build it up now.
So Paul was doing his Monster thing, right? Last Friday, I got invited to a Red Bull esports, like for their racing team online. And it's like, okay, I could get you Red Bull now, Paul.
It means nothing. I don't know. We
don't want Red Bull.
I've gotten oddly specific. I don't want any of that trash in my life.
Monster.
You know what else we could possibly get? We could get Rain energy drink. I think we could get Bang.
Okay, I just had Cotton.
I had Bang actually reach out to me last year.
What are we
waiting? They were wanting me to partner up with them, but they had so many like crazy rules. Like for every month, you had to post like 6 videos like about their product.
Bang?
And like
bad for you?
Yeah.
On
was
IG
insane.
or on YouTube?
Just had
On
liquid
YouTube.
gold cotton candy.
I was
and
like,
guess
there's
what?
no way I can do that.
Yeah, how could you? Oh, yo, we just got 2 members.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yo!
Gregory Whitaker, my dude with the Shark
Yeah.
Deucers. Welcome to the Shark
Mhm.
Deucers. We got Pima623. Welcome to the Burly Bunch Elite.
Love
You guys
it.
are fantastic.
Yeah.
I believed in you guys. I wasn't sure how it was going to go down day 1, but I'm so excited. And now Paul and I,
Join the squad.
yeah, we got members, man. We got members, dude.
Love
So
it.
yeah, there are a lot of perks, you guys. We are going to deliver on them 100,000% promise you, because Paul and I will hold ourselves to it. If you guys want to join, just click join.
You
Join.
see that comment, where's Extreme Outdoorsman from?
Oh yeah.
Wait.
I get that literally all the time. Me and my twin brother, I
Yeah.
don't even know where we get our accents from because we're from Michigan. But
Somebody called out your accent earlier.
What'd you say?
Somebody called out your accent earlier. They were
Yeah.
like, "How come he's got
That's
such
like
a dope accent and Paul and Jeff's accents suck?"
Everyone always hates on my accent. Like on all my YouTube videos, I get comments about it all the time. Or like on TikTok, they're like what's
No.
wrong with this kid? Like, what
Like-
I just got a different accent. The only thing I can say is, my grandpa's from Scotland, so I don't know. Both of my parents are from Michigan, and then my dad's from Michigan and my mom's from Kentucky. But I don't really think it's like a Southern accent. What
Dude,
do you guys think?
I have
Own
no
it.
idea. It's very
Own
it's
it.
like a hybrid of
Yeah,
like
I love
Minnesota and Michigan.
Yeah, everyone always asks me if I'm from like Cali.
Huh.
You thought it was a Scottish accent.
Yeah,
You son of a gun.
yeah. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. Yeah.
So funny story. Chaz had, what was it? You had a British nanny, Chaz, or something?
Yeah, Minnesota, Canada.
He says garage. I love it. Chaz, you have a storied past. Also, Pima623 just upgraded his membership to a Shark Deucer. You're fantastic. And Sports Freak 76, who makes fun of Paul all the time, which is why I love him.
We love it.
Welcome to the Burly Bunch Elite. Fantastic. You guys are so fantastic. I love it.
Crazy, man.
What this really means, you
That's
Shark
pretty
Deucers
cool.
are getting a members only live. So it's going to be like currently 3 of you, but eventually if more of you guys join,
Tell your friends.
it's a super small group. We all get to hang out. It's super cool. Oh, by the way, you know what we didn't call out in the beginning of this episode? There's a $25 giveaway, you guys, today, and it's sponsored by MONSTERBASS.
Oh?
Who? We don't wear any of their stuff. So MONSTERBASS is sponsoring all of our podcasts, you guys, every single week. You people right here listening, watching, being fantastic. You're awesome. Thank you. Every week you come back, there's a $25 gift card giveaway, and here we go. JC Dropshot with a $4.99 super chat. Thank
Holy
you, sir.
crap, he's going crazy.
JC must love you,
Huck
dude.
Hogan, though, that was worth it.
Dude, so Mr. Grubb, when will you dress up and fish as Huck Hogan?
Huck Hogan. Let's make a YouTube video
Dude,
out of it.
let's
I was
do
about
it,
to say
dude.
that has
Fish
a
with
video
you,
written all
JC
over it.
Dropshot.
Dude, I love it.
Let's go
JC,
do it on St. Clair. That'd be fun.
you got a collaboration there, JC.
Yeah,
You're
literally.
welcome.
No, you can't collaborate until you figure out what you're gonna dress up as, JC.
Yeah.
You're not
Oh
getting
yeah,
out of
JC,
this
what
without
are
an
you,
outfit.
what are you gonna be?
Yeah.
You should be mankind, and you should have the sock puppet hand. Anybody remember mankind? You can be mankind, and you have Mr. Sock, and
Yeah.
you just have to wear that like half mask.
No. Oh,
And your
man.
office outwear. Like, dude, we got you. I got you,
I need
dude.
to do my next Q of the D has to be like wrestling related.
I think so. But I'm gonna be stuck, very, very much stuck in the late '90s of wrestling. So
Yeah, but that
see
was like as good as it got.
that was the elite time.
That was it. Like you were either Team Undertaker or you sucked
Oh,
at
yeah,
watching wrestling.
Undertaker.
Or you
all
were
the way.
wrong.
I used to watch him all the time.
No.
You can try. I'm just gonna bash you with a baseball bat. I don't care.
The Rock was not that good.
That was crazy.
The Rock was garbage.
Everybody wanted
everyone
The
knows
Rock to be
was
good.
garbage.
He's a way better actor than he was a wrestler.
Yeah, big time.
Well, look,
John Cena.
but he's post
John
90s.
Cena.
He's post
John
90s.
Cena.
Cena's
He's
a relic. If it
hilarious.
wasn't for that awesome intro song, that dude, well, the jean
No,
shorts are
if it
bad.
wasn't,
He wouldn't
if it
have
wasn't-
it.
If it wasn't for the meme, that radio show that did that, where they were like, "There's a member of our armed forces that needs your support,"
Yeah, that was.
and the poor
literally
lady's
the
like, "Oh
absolute
yes, I'm
best.
sorry."
Yo.
If you guys
All
haven't
right.
heard that, look it
How
up.
do you
It's
be-
the funniest thing. It's like 15 minutes long, 20 minutes long. It was like recorded on a live radio show. They prank called a lady, and
Oh,
they kept
that was
using the John
hilarious.
Cena song. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I
guys
saw
know it.
that. That was a long time ago, I feel like, wasn't it?
We played it so we played rugby in college, and we would go on camping trips, and they were a
Yeah.
ton of fun and completely sober the whole time. You know, you guys know. And like at the
Yeah.
end of the night, we'd be just playing that on a speaker around the campfire. It was the funniest thing in the world. I still
Where
can't.
do you guys go to college?
We went to MSU.
Yeah.
Michigan,
Dang, that's
so-
sweet.
Yeah. So that's where we met and fell in love, and now we're the greatest bros of all time.
That's crazy. How long did you play rugby for in college? All 4 years?
Well, we were at MSU for 3 years because we both transferred in, so we played it all 3 years of
Yeah.
that. But
And then I
Sweet.
played after for
yeah,
5 years after that.
How old are you guys even?
Good question. We made everyone guess, and
What are
it was
you guys in your 30s?
It was
Yeah.
hilarious watching everyone try and guess how old we were.
50,
I bet no one can
55.
guess how I am.
How old are you, Dylan? How old are you?
What do you think?
I'm gonna say 28.
26.
23.
Dang. See-
Everyone thinks I'm in my 30s. I
That's
get it
because
all
that's
the
because you
time.
go outside. Everybody who's outside,
Yeah,
like you
everyone's
look
like,
10
no,
years
you're too
older.
young to be outdoors.
Yeah, it's just because I'm outside every day I can. Even
Yeah.
when I'm working, I'm outside.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm 32, about to be 33, and Paul's 33, about to
Yeah.
be 34. Old
Yeah,
old
man.
person.
Getting old, holy crap.
Yeah, I'm like six, and like I'm
Chaz.
600 as it goes. All right, Sports Freak 76.
Sports
just
Freak
upgrade to
76.
Chart Deucers.
Dude, he made a good choice. As soon as I said members only live, bro, you're not gonna be in that live if you're only
Boom,
on the
what's
Burly
up?
Elite.
Someone was asking a second ago how you even become a member. Did you see that?
Chaz got it.
That's what Chaz is for.
Oh,
Chaz is just
That's what
making
producer
them.
Chaz is
We
here
love
for.
it.
We
Oh,
got
dang.
you guys.
All
You
right,
can
so
do
we
it
gotta
right
run.
here on the live.
We gotta
That's
run this.
sweet.
We gotta run this giveaway. So the way the giveaway works, right? We got a $25 gift card that you're gonna get should you win. We're gonna ask Dylan a lightning round of questions. While we're doing that,
Rapid fire.
in order to enter to get the gift card, all you have to do is chat. So
Say
if you're in the
things.
chat, start chatting.
Saying
That is your
stuff.
entry. And then
Positive things.
when we get through
Grumpy
the questions, Chaz is going to do a random pick, and then you are going to type in, if you're the one who won, we need you to say, "Hi, I'm still here," and then we need you to to put your email in chat. No one will be able to see it except for Chaz.
Cooch is here. He just said chat.
That's-
You started a thing,
I
you
was
freaking
waiting for
jerk.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They are.
there's
a
no
random-
reason you can't win twice.
I cannot control
How
the
does the
randomizer.
winner? How do you pick the winner?
Chaz is gonna roll it based on their chat.
Kaz does
Yep.
some
As
black
long as you
magic.
talk within the last 15 minutes, I have all the users
Literally.
pulled up.
Chaz-
Everyone's
Chaz
just
is calling
saying
it.
chat.
That's what
Everyone
we
is
want
now
to see.
saying
They can
All right, so
hear
let's
me,
get-
by the way.
Oh, so let's get to the questions.
Cooch,
All right.
you're disinvited. You made everybody say chat.
Literally.
Boo! All right, these are-
Boo, say other things.
My wife is in love with your accent.
I love it.
See, there you
Dude.
go. It works.
So cheers to that. Also,
Yeah,
Bruce
it
Wild,
does.
I caught you. Bruce Wild just upgraded to Shark Deucers because
Holler.
he doesn't want to be left out, bro. We got a live, you guys. We're gonna
I
have
love
like
it.
the most fun little small group
It's gonna
live
be
ever.
silly. All right, so we're rolling the
non-Shark
questions.
Deucers better upgrade.
We're rolling questions. So lightning round. These are easy.
Wow.
Dylan,
Warming
Biggs
up.
or
He's warming up.
Biggs
He's
or
answering.
Dave, Biggs or David's sunflower seeds.
Ooh.
Pigs all day.
What
We-
flavor?
Taco.
Ooh,
It'll be
Jeff.
amazing. I
we were
have
doing
them on
this.
my boat at all times. You
Yes.
gotta have seeds on the boat. Either
yeah.
that or I'll go sizzling bacon.
He went for the
Cannot-
bacon.
No, can't subscribe to the bacon. Hard no. No. No,
Wait,
I'll give you taco.
tried
I've
it,
had
man.
taco
I
multiple
think
times.
the bacon is one of my favorites, and then I'll go taco. I don't know. It's a mix
Wow.
between the both.
We get down with
Yeah,
taco.
Hell yeah.
Can't get down with
The
bacon. I've
tacos.
tried too many times. I'm
That's
a
crazy. You don't like the
zesty
bacon?
I'm a zesty ranch, buffalo
Zesty
ranch.
ranch.
That's
Not
probably
Or the
that's
dill
probably where I like
pickle's pretty good. Yeah.
crucial. That's
Dill
a big
pickle.
you gotta
Yeah.
dill pickles
Holy
to
crap,
change up.
are you sponsored?
No, but
Chaz is
Biggs,
not-
Biggs, if you're watching, we would
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
to work
bro.
with you.
So
Yeah,
what's your,
Ben Nowak used to be sponsored by Biggs.
For real?
Yeah, he used to get all kinds of seeds from them.
all right,
I
big
don't know
they
if he
stopped
is
chewing on the
anymore,
seeds.
actually, but he told me he literally used to get boxes and boxes of seeds.
the cost of that for them is like 13 cents. They're like, it's not
Yeah.
worth the freaking tape for the box.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yo. All right.
Yeah,
So
but
next
you got-
question. Energy drink of choice. It can be nothing, can be your answer, but what's your energy drink of choice?
I've always loved monsters, just the normal monsters, or
Yeah.
like, but lately I've been liking Red Bull, the coconut Red Bulls. They're super good.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just both
A
sides.
bunch
Just
of my buddies were drinking them when we were working, because I actually, when I'm not, like in the summertime, I usually work on the pipeline. So we're just working like 70, 80 hours a week, and we need those energy drinks. So
Yeah.
everyone was just drinking the coconut Red Bulls, and I was like, I gotta try them. They were just phenomenal. And then I
See-
started getting them like every day.
We can relate because that's technically a little baby white monster because we drink the
Yeah.
white monsters. That is our
Yeah.
cold coffee of choice.
Yeah.
There are other cold coffees. They're just not nearly as good. But the white Red Bull, I don't know. Now I feel like I have to do one.
I'm gonna go try
I'm gonna do
one
one.
just
Pretty
for you.
good,
I'll
you
do it
gotta
on
try it.
IG
Yeah.
and I'll do a side by side.
No, dude, we'll do it Sunday because we're collaborating.
Oh, that's
Sunday.
right. Yeah.
Tag me.
Oh,
We will.
I'll
We
not-
will.
Like what? I'm just
I
gonna
come
leave you
to
out.
that way sometime and fish with you guys. Maybe I'll bring my kayak.
Yes. Heck yes.
Maybe we'll stick with the boat.
Yeah.
Green
Monster's
monster, no.
a-
No.
That's
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
And
I'll
watermelon?
stick-
The watermelon, never. Never.
Oh God, dude,
Yeah.
it's trash. All right, so last question. So everyone keep chatting. This is the last question. This is a big one. On the sun shirt, fishing sun shirts, are you a hood or no hood guy?
Ooh.
Oh wait, what was the question? I
So-
was
For sun
reading.
shirts.
The fishing sun shirt, are you a hood or no hood guy?
I don't know. It depends on the weather, to be honest.
So you're a hood
If
guy.
it's like super sunny, then I'll definitely have the hood on,
So
so I don't get
you're
burnt.
officially you're a hood guy.
That
Yeah.
essentially puts you in the hood
guy.
court.
I'm from the
Yeah,
hood.
you're in the hood category.
Shirtless.
No. Hard boo.
Chaz.
All right, Chaz, I think we're ready. I think you can roll it.
But before we do, everybody said hood, FYI. I want Paul to know this.
No,
because Paul,
look,
Hood
no
on.
hood, no hood, no hood. Yeah, no.
Mostly,
no,
It's
still
true.
mostly hood.
no
Only
hood.
hood
Love
I
the
rep.
hood. Like,
I
come
don't
on.
know,
Right,
man.
it's the only hood I
No,
rep.
no hood. Look, I don't even. No
I'm
one
like-
said all caps.
That's the same person. That's everything with Jake saying it every
What,
time.
what do you guys
Well,
like?
Jake is
Hood or
super-
no hood?
I'm hood all day. Paul is no hood
Yeah.
all day. So
I
that's-
like the hood.
Hood is
Yeah,
overrated.
maybe
love
I'll
it.
be shirt. I don't know if I can even go shirtless in Florida because
Oh,
I'm
dude.
wearing that chest mount GoPro.
Yeah, and then
Bro,
I wear the
perfect.
P-
it just frames you
No.
so perfectly.
You will be supported. You will
You will be
supported.
supported.
Sure.
All right, can we roll this giveaway
Yeah,
already?
let's roll this giveaway.
Give the people what they want.
Gosh, Chaz.
You have to do.
Chaz is unmuting. Here we go.
All right, how's it going? Fishing the southeast has won.
Ah!
Yo! That's rad. He's gonna be pumped about that. Fishing the
yeah.
southeast. I know you're still there.
Fishing the southeast.
He's like, save 15 saves you 15% off your monster bass.
All right,
Bro,
so
you don't have to promote anymore. You won.
So
Yeah,
fishing
money.
the southeast, just post your email into chat. No one else will see it. It won't even appear up in the little side box that we have up. And I'll send that over to Jeff, and he'll get you the gift card.
Or just IG me because you IG me all the time. So just IG me.
That works too. Just let me know which one you're
$25
doing.
Gift card, Bass Pro, or what is it for?
Monster
For
Bass.
Anything. Oh yeah, that's
so
sweet.
monsterbass.com is good on everything but the subscription. So Fish in the Southeast, send me an IG message with your email, because that's how I'm going to deliver that link to you, my friend. Oh, there it is. Got it.
Yep.
Chaz,
Got
can
'em.
you write that down? Oop.
Thank you,
Nope.
sir.
Unshow that. Unshow that.
I didn't show it, but
I didn't either.
no, you did.
Now
Thanks,
everyone's
Jeff.
got it.
My bad.
Cool.
Do it
Good job,
again, and
Jeff.
I won't mess it up that time.
You know what? One.
I was
We
trying to
got 'em.
copy it.
It's not going to be showed anymore.
All right, we fixed it. All right, so
Everybody send him gift cards, please. That
Yeah,
aren't viruses.
Dylan, that concludes the festivities for the day. Thank you very much for the time. Thank you for being an awesome guest. We really appreciate it. This was a great
That
time.
was super fun. I'm gonna have to come on more podcasts.
You can come on ours again.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll reconvene,
me
and
know.
we also need to fish together. So we're gonna do
We
that
can
sometime.
fish together, then we can reconvene.
Yeah, literally. Make some
Yeah,
YouTube
I can't
videos
hide
of
it in
you.
chat, by the way. Once
Once
Jeff
it's out
showed
there,
it.
it's out there.
I deleted
Thanks,
it.
Jeff.
I just removed it.
Okay, yeah.
It's gone. I deleted it. Don't worry.
All right.
I got you.
How many
Fishing
times a
Southeast.
week are you guys fishing usually?
So as much as we can, which is
Yeah.
typically with Paul one time. I try to get out like an extra time if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like this week I went out on the river with my buddy Ted from Flat River Outfitters, and I went Saturday as well, and then you and I bank fished a little bit. So I guess I've gone in the past 7 days. I've gone 3 times.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Good.
Ideally, I would love to go like 2-3 times. That would be a great week, right? What about you?
Literally. Yeah. Well, just because I'm laid off right now for my job, I usually get laid off in the wintertime. And I try to fish almost every other day just to make more videos and get more Instagram content. But when I'm working in the summer and spring and everything, it's usually like once or twice a week.
Got you.
Yeah, but
Makes it tough. You gotta get creative on content. You can't get out as many times, that's
literally.
for sure. But
yeah, it's hard to come up with new content too.
yeah. Zach rolling. Somebody's always got to ask this question. What do you guys think about Guggen baits? Extreme, you fish them, right? You fish. You
I
post.
have before. My dad actually likes them. The bonito bug or whatever.
Dude, the
Yeah.
bandito.
Bandito bug,
bandito
whatever
is
you call
like-
it, or the kraken craw.
Dude.
It's pretty good actually. They're super
Yeah.
durable in my opinion.
Yeah.
They make some super good plastics. Like
See-
everyone thinks like they're just like trying to be like cheaply made and get like, just get
Yeah.
baits out there and like, but they actually make super quality stuff, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, for sure. I think it's decent stuff. I say it on the show all the time. Everybody's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're gonna love them or hate them," and I'm like, actually, right up the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very much just like every other bait. This box that I had out earlier that has my Ned box in it. There's 2 Guggen baits in that box, and I
The
keep
rattling
buying them.
Neds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And
For
that-
sure.
yeah.
Love it.
I don't know,
All
it's
right.
just fun trying new lures too. Like when a
Exactly.
new
Also
lure
that.
comes out. Like
Yeah.
you gotta try it. You never know. Like
Yeah.
it could be your new favorite lure,
100%.
Yeah, it's okay to like them, guys. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like-
100%.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for being on the show tonight. It's been fantastic having you. Thank you, everybody watching and chatting and participating. And to our new members tonight, cheers to you people. You're fantastic. You're real MVPs, like helping us move this thing forward. We love you guys. Thank you so much for participating. Come back again next week. We do this every single week. There's a $25 giveaway for monsterbass.com every single week. We got you guys covered. You got a good shot at winning. It's a ton of fun to have you guys here. So we really appreciate you so much. And thank you to Extreme Outdoorsmen for being on as well. Chaz, do you have something for the people or is there something for us? You know the next guest?
I'm Outdoorsman.
Yeah. It's you guys, we're doing an
Ethan.
Outdoorsman extravaganza.
Holy crap.
So
He's a
yeah,
good
so
dude. I like him.
right. So Online and Outdoorsman, also a local, is fantastic and makes jigs for Ned rigging. We're gonna have a Ned rig off. We're gonna have a Ned rig off. I think it's got to go down.
Lure.
I know. And he likes to throw super light ones, and I go like way heavier than him. So it'd be like really interesting. But yeah, so we'll have
king.
Dude, right? Oh well, I don't know. We're gonna have to fight for that crown now. I feel.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I feel like I'm up against the ropes, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. So, you guys come back next week. We'll be talking to Online Outdoorsman. He's not as extreme, but he is online and pretty fantastic too. All right, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, do all the things. You're great. We'll see you next week. Chaz, take us out.
Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where sun go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm sad to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. And so I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Life kept spitting at my feet and forced me down a dead-end street, when all I had went up in flames, burning only dark remains. I cover up every part of my skin, oh, 'cause I don't like the person within, oh. I know I'm the one to blame. All I can do is take the shame. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm too sad to say I'm sorry, so lie and pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. Whoa, I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. So I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. Oh no.
I got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can can get away with it. Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do you do cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. Memories, now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. You can get away with it. Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. Yeah. What's on the other side of inhibition? Ooh, I do you do cause I'm feeling so cool.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but